like, Chi, try something new. I told you I like what I like. I like what I like, okay? So we're back for another Sephora VIB sale, you guys, okay? You guys know I have done these videos for years, but this video I'm gonna do a little bit differently. So this video specifically is gonna focus on makeup products. The next video I post will be about skincare, hair, and perfume. I just wanna break it up a little bit because these videos can kind of get a little bit long sometimes, but if you wanna see all my favorites that I've ever loved in the whole entire world, I will link the playlist down below for you guys to go ahead and check out. So these are not all my whole entire favorites. If you guys want that, the videos are down below in the playlist. This is just products I am loving, that I'm using currently, that I'm just obsessed with. So let's get into it. So starting off with eyebrows, I do have the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel. This brow gel, this is literally like super glue almost. Once you go ahead and put it on your brows, it literally lays it down perfectly, okay? Because once it's set, I just go ahead and fill in my brows and it just looks so hair-like. And it's very hard to find a good eyebrow gel. Some of them don't really hold throughout the day, but this one, literally, I apply it first, let it set, and then I use my eyebrow pencil and I'm pretty much good to go. So that's all I have for brows. I don't really have anything to do special, but that one I've been using and loving as of lately. So now moving on to primer, I do have the Benefit Professional, but this is the light version. The original one I really do like, but it does take time to really blend into the skin. This one is just the perfect name because it is light. You go ahead and just squeeze a little bit out, and you guys kind of see what that looked like. It's kind of like a gel or like a clear situation, but it just blends into the skin a lot faster. I just find that this is very easy to work with for me. So this is the only primer I use currently from, you know, Sephora. The other one is drugstore, but we're not going to mention that because it's not from Sephora. So for sunscreen, I only have one. This is my tried and true. This is the St. Jane Luxury Skin Ritual Sunscreen. I love this stuff so much because it is a primer and a sunscreen in one. I really need a new one. Like, I barely have any left, and I'm about to go to Florida tomorrow. So yeah, but I really do like this because it is a mineral sunscreen, which sounds scary, but it blends into the skin really nicely. There's no white cast, none of that. But if you guys do have a favorite sunscreen for the face, let me know down below because I do need like an everyday face sunscreen. This one is more so for when I wear makeup, but yeah, let me know about that. So for color corrector, I've always been using the Ule Harrington Banana Bright Vitamin CC stick. This is in the shade Pumpkin. I remember when I bought this, the price was a little bit too high. Okay, so definitely go ahead and use the sale to your advantage. But the reason why I like this is because number one, the color is perfect. It's not too orange, but it's not too light. But then also it is in a stick form, so it's very easy to work with. And every time I use this, I just notice a difference with my under eyes and around my mouth. Those are where, like, you know, I have my dark areas. So when I go ahead and apply this first, it just makes everything look a lot more brighter, a lot more awake. So yeah, definitely go ahead and try this out if you haven't already. Now we're gonna move on to foundations, okay? I have been I like what I like. I really haven't been going crazy with new stuff, you guys. Like, I don't know, I'm becoming very like minimalist when it comes to makeup. I just feel like once you find what you like, that's it, okay? The first one is a Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because this is an OG foundation, but if you're looking for a skin-like foundation that looks very natural, literally your skin but better, this foundation is for you. And I know the word luminous silk sounds scary if you have oily skin, but I have oily skin, and I notice with this I don't get really oily. It just gives you a beautiful glow to the skin, but it's not an oily look. I hope that makes sense. But I love this for everyday wear. Now I do have on the Huda Beauty Easy Blur foundation. I have this in the shade Cocoa. This is literally my skin in a bottle. Like, Huda did her thing with this foundation. You guys know I've raved about this ever since I got it, but it just matches me perfectly and it looks so natural on the skin. It is a full coverage foundation, but it's so natural, you guys. Like, y'all see this. The only thing about this is I do have oily skin, and I noticed when it was hot outside, I do get a little bit dewy and glowy with this foundation, but now that it's the fall time / winter time, I feel like it just lasts a lot longer on the skin and doesn't look as glowy or dewy. So this is definitely a fall / winter foundation for me, but nonetheless I really do like it. That's why I'm wearing it today, of course. My baby here, the Dior Backstage foundation. Do I have to say anything at this point? Like, you already know. Go ahead and get it. If you want your skin in a bottle, if you want the most natural looking foundation that wouldn't fail you, that holds up all day, go ahead and get this. I'm not gonna say too much because y'all probably tired of me at this point. Another one I do like is the Pat McGrath Lab Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. This is like, I know I said the Dior is a very natural foundation, but this is like even more natural. It is a watery base foundation, but I like this because lately I don't like full coverage all the time. So sometimes I just want my skin to look like my skin, and this foundation is my go-to. I know it's not cheap. I can't remember how much this is, but it's not cheap. So definitely go ahead and use, you know, the sale to your advantage. But in case you're wondering, I do have this in the shade medium deep 27, and it fits me perfectly. Now this one, y'all, the La Mer Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. I love this. Listen, I love it. I get why it's the price that it's, you know, it is. It is a skincare and a foundation in one. But when I bought this, it was $120 something originally. Have y'all seen the price? I think it's, don't quote me, the last time I saw it before was like 140. I think the latest, you know, that I've seen it was at 160. No, like my eyes are legit twitching right now, like So ever since I saw the price increase, I have literally only used this like for a very special event. Like I was using this like, you know, whatever. No, a very special event for this foundation, but it looks really good. Like if it just melts into the skin like butter, it looks really, really good. I get why, you know, everybody raves about it, but the price is the price for me. So for concealers, I do have two. Of course, you guys know the Pat McGrath Lab Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. Always use this. It's great. Like y'all probably like, Chi, try something new. I told you I like what I like. I like what I like, okay? But this is really good. It's a gel-like concealer. It just looks flawless. It makes you have like a filter. This is what I have on today. And I know y'all tired, so I'm not gonna say too much, but if you've never tried this concealer, please go ahead and try it out. Like if you're looking for like the perfect, flawless under eye, this is your baby, okay? All right, let me put that down. Now the next one is a Fenty Beauty We Are Even concealer. This one ooh, Rihanna, like you did your thing with this one. I'm very picky with concealers, obviously, but this is a great spot concealer. Literally, I put this all over first before I apply foundation. That way I don't need too much foundation, because this does a job of covering all my dark marks and just making my skin look flawless. Sometimes I don't even need foundation once I use this. Like it's that good. And I love it for the under eyes as well. Like it's just a great all-around concealer. It is very neck and neck with the Pat McGrath. And that's hard for me to say because I'm very picky. So yeah, this one, I love her, okay? I love her and Pat. So for the under eyes, you guys already know my combo. If you don't watch my videos, let me share it with you. So this is a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder. I have in the shade tan number 3. So when I go ahead and apply my concealer, I first go in with this powder to set my under eyes. You always want to go in with a powder that's kind of close to your skin tone. It just helps, you know, with flashback, and it just helps with making everything look very natural and seamless. And also with this powder specifically, it does give you like a light filtered look underneath your eyes. That's something I always get a comment about in real life, is my under eyes. It always looks really flawless. And then to bake, of course, I use a Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. I just feel like it's the best baking powder out there. It's never failed me. It just looks good, especially if you have oily skin. This is your baby for sure. Now, also, when I do, you know, makeup on bridals and, you know, weddings and things like that, or prom, I love the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. This is a great translucent powder. A lot of them out there will give you like that white cast, but this one doesn't. Very light, very airy, very natural. Like it just gives you like a blurred look underneath your eyes. And then of course the Laura Mercier powder. I mean, this is just such a staple. I also use this on my brides. I feel like it just makes everyone's under eyes look really nice. It's very soft, it's very light, and then it doesn't matter what skin tone you are, it just works for everybody out there. So these are my powders that I love, that I swear by. If there's any other powders I need to check out, let me know, but I think these are like the top dogs for sure. Now to set the face, Makeup Forever, because y'all already know. Okay, so this is a Makeup Forever HU Skin Matte Velvet Powder. This is just, I'm sorry, I don't care what powder, face powder comes out there specifically. I don't check for the latest drops, none of that. This is just like my baby. I just feel like this gives you the most flawless skin ever. You know, even my foundations don't give me that flawless look. What gives me that flawless look is my powder, okay? This is what I use to set my face. If I don't use this, cancel the whole day. We're not going anywhere. Like, this is something I need. The moment I run out of this, I always go ahead and repurchase it because it is the best powder out there when it comes to the face and setting your whole entire face, okay? Trust me, swear by it. For bronzer, I do have 3. The first 2 are from NARS. I feel like NARS just does it for me with the bronzers. Like, it was a journey finding the perfect bronzer for my skin tone that just bronzes me really well. So I love the NARS cream bronzer. This is Laguna number 4. This just gives me the vibe of, like, you know, I'm on vacation somewhere. Like, y'all just see it on the skin. It just looks so natural. Like, I'm wearing bronzer, but it doesn't look like I'm wearing bronzer. It's just a perfect undertone on my face. So I really, really like this. Very creamy. It lasts all day. It looks very natural. It's just, y'all see it. I don't have to say too much. Now to set it, I use a NARS Laguna number 8 bronzer. This one is very pigmented. I know it looks scary in the pan, to be honest, and I was scared at first because it looks super red, but I feel like it just brings my skin tone together. Like, I don't know, it's just something about this combo. Number 4 in the cream and then number 8 in the powder. These two just look so good. Like, yeah. And to contour my nose, I always use a Hula Toasted bronzer from Benefit. This is a bronzer, but it does have like a contour undertone to it when you swatch it. Like, it doesn't look like that, but once you swatch this, it's very dark. So I use this on my nose to really, you know, snatch everything. Now moving on to blush, because I love me some blush. Okay, so you guys know the Rare Beauty blushes. I'm sure you guys know at this point. Do I even need to swatch them? Y'all have seen these a million times, but I love the Grateful blush. This is like a reddish blush. I love Love, of course. I love Love. That's so cute. This is like a terracotta orangey blush. It is like the perfect everyday blush for me. And then also Worth. So it's hard to find like a good pink blush, but this one just has like the perfect undertone. It is just stunning. These blushes, I'm sure you guys already know. I won't spend too much time on it, but those are like one of my favorite blushes out there. Obsessed. Now, one blush I have been just obsessed with, and I know Armani Beauty sent this to me a while back, but you guys, literally, I love these blushes so much. And this is not sponsored, I'm telling you guys. So this is a Luminous Silk Cheek Tint Blush in the shade 65. No, this one deserves to be swatched, okay? Like, even on the hand, y'all are probably like, Chichi, this looks so regular. No. When you put this on your cheeks and put it on your lips, it makes the biggest difference, okay? Watch my latest video showing you guys like makeup hacks. I use this on my cheek and on my lips as well, and it's just like the perfect color, the perfect undertone, the perfect pinky brownie, you know, blush. I love this. It's probably my favorite blush in my collection because I wear this every single day. Typically, I have it on the face today, but I did it really light just because I have a dark lip. But typically, this is like, it is on my face typically. So the last blush I do want to mention is from Freck Beauty. This is their Cheek Slime Blush. I have this in the shade Jam Sesh. I can't talk. Jam Sesh. But this is a reddish blush. It is so stunning on the face. Please go ahead and watch my short. I hope I remember to link it above. Of like the reddish lips and cheek situation that I did. It is just so stunning. But if you're looking for a great berry dark, you know, reddish blush, this one for sure, you guys. Like, ooh, I wish I wore this today, but I was going for like a vampy vibe. This is just so beautiful. Like, y'all see that? That is so stunning. And I love it because it's very natural. You can go ahead and just blend it into the skin, and it will look like a little bit of something, but not too much if you don't like a lot of product. But if you want to build this up, you certainly can for sure. Now, to set my face, I have the Urban Decay setting sprays. You guys are probably like, Chichi, where's Charlotte Tilbury? Y'all know I love me some Charlotte, but I just wanted something new. Like, ever since I moved to Houston, it was so hot. Like, my makeup products that I normally use in North Carolina were not working here. With Charlotte Tilbury, it is a great setting spray to melt your makeup, but for something to like really hold up throughout the day, especially in the heat. I had to go to Urban Decay. I got their D-Slick setting spray and also their ultra matte setting spray. I really like the ultra matte. I know it sounds, you know, scary, but it's really not. Mind you, it does have powder in here, so when you go ahead and use it, shake it up because it will leave white dots. So I heard. It hasn't happened to me, but I'm just telling you from the comments and the reviews, just shake it up, okay? So for sure, I'm gonna go ahead and get the big one because these little cute ones are cute for traveling, but I need a big one soon. So next up is the highlighter. This is from VIB. You guys know I rave about this all the time, but I have it on my face today. I have it on my forehead, on my cheeks, all of that. I actually stopped wearing highlighter for like a minute now just because it was so hot in Houston. There was no need for it, but now that's a little bit cold and it's raining outside, I can start wearing it again, and I just feel like it just looks so good. Like, I missed her, oh my goodness. But it's the most natural highlighter. I just love this brand. I love the owner. I just love, I don't know, I just, something about them I love. Whenever I see them post their products, I get super excited. So yeah, you guys know I rave about this all the time, but I really do love it that much for like that wet look when it comes to your highlighter. So last but not least, for the makeup, we do have the lips. The lips are like my favorite category. So I have the Summer Fridays lip butter bombs. Like, I am obsessed with these, okay? I have it in cherry, I have it in poppy, and I also have this in brown sugar. These are just like the perfect everyday lip colors. I love me a tinted balm. I don't like the clear balms. It just doesn't work for me. But these are great. They last a long time. They're hydrating, they're moisturizing, they smell good. I have a short applying these. So go ahead and check it out if you want some good swatches on the lips. I feel like doing it on the hand won't do no justice because my lips are actually lighter than my hand. So yeah, but if you want to see these in action, definitely go ahead and check it out. But I just love these so much. I want to collect all of them. Like, I want to collect every single one of them out there. So yeah, definitely go ahead and get these. So a product that I used lately that surprised me is from Merit Beauty. This is their Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Jette, J-E-T-E. Yeah, you guys know I don't really do light colors on my lips, but this one, I applied it, right? And then like 30 minutes later, I looked in the mirror and it kind of like, you know, like how pH products work on your lips, it kind of like change the undertone, make it a little bit pinkier or redder. That's kind of what it did on me. I don't know if that's for everybody out there. I don't know if it's just like my lips reacted to it. Listen, I don't know. But I put this on and it just looks so pretty. Like, it kind of changes, you know, colors a little bit, and it just looks so glossy and perfect. So this is like my, if I'm running out the door, need something quick, I will go ahead and put this on. I wear this to bed. Like, I really, really like this shade. Like, it looks like a shade that won't do too much on the lips, but trust me, it just looks so pretty when you put these on. I really like this. I was kind of shook. And yeah, so last but not least, I do have the YSL. I always get the name wrong. They're Candy Glaze lipsticks. Okay, so I have the shade 15, 05, and 14. I will put the actual names down below for you guys, but these are my babies. I actually wear these all the time. Sometimes you buy really expensive products and you probably use them once or twice, but I actually use these all the time. So I low-key want to swatch these for you guys in case you're interested. This is shade number 15. It's like that nudie pinky color. I love this with a brown lip liner, of course. I feel like that combo is so undefeated. And then also I do have this one in shade number 5. This is my everyday color right here. This one, I abuse this color all the time. It is so stunning. And then last but not least, I have shade number 14, which is like that brownie nudie color. And you probably won't see it too much on my hand, but this is what it looks like right here. But these are so moisturizing. They're so long lasting. Very just, they give you the perfect color. I actually want to go ahead and get another one during the sale. The burgundy one is the one that I really, really want. But these are just like one of my favorites, if not my favorite lipsticks, you know, that I've ever tried in my whole entire collection. So yes, you guys, these were all the makeup products I wanted to mention to you guys. Again, I have a lot of makeup products that I love, that I'm obsessed with, but you know, if we put all of them in these videos, it's gonna be a very long video. So I will list it down below in my playlist for you guys to go ahead and check out. And also be on the lookout for my, you know, skincare, hair, and perfume video coming up next, okay? And little shorts as well. So yeah, happy shopping, you guys. And let me know down below what you guys are picking up, because I need some new stuff. Like, I'm going hard this time, I promise y'all. Be on the lookout for my haul, because your girl's about to spend a lot.